If that's not the role you're going to take, you should get in touch with probably Lila, who you've been getting lots of emails from, and we can discuss seeing if we can find somebody to moderate the session.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
And that is, during the breakout, is there a whiteboard, or is there?
Yeah, let me go over the
no
logistics of that in a moment. But just any other questions in terms of the purpose, the recommendations, etc. Okay, so yeah, in terms and so just to sort of, I guess, to finish that thought. So the job really of the session chair is twofold. You can think of an X and a Y axis. So one axis being the job axis, getting the recommendations done, and the simplest way you could just do them yourself, and you would succeed on that axis. But the other axis is a group axis, which is axis in terms of getting the group to function effectively and participate and have everybody generate ownership in that. And so if you really are successful, you will be as close as possible to that 45-degree angle vector where you are both getting the job done and keeping the group together. So in terms of, actually, why don't you just go to the agenda, Lila, down at the bottom, the breakout agenda. So the rooms in the Reagan building, first of all, they're scattered all around the building. One of the reasons we use the Reagan building is it's one of the few places in town that actually has a large enough room for the plenaries and enough room for the breakout sessions. Some of them will be actual classrooms, and you'll be, I think, Lila, have you sent out this list yet of locations?
No.
Okay.
I haven't really gotten it yet.
Okay. Lila will send you the list of locations of the sessions, but there are a handful, literally 5 classrooms from the University of Maryland Business School, which takes place in the building, and those actually will have whiteboards for writing on. That's the good thing. The bad thing is that the chairs actually are fixed, kind of classroom style, so it's a little more challenging for the discussion. Most of the rest of the rooms will be set up in a round table fashion with a table and then chairs around there so that people can be facing each other around the table, as those of us who are in our conference room are doing now, and can talk and interact with each other. And then there will be a flip chart and markers in each room for capturing the recommendations. And this is one of the things that will need to be worked out between each chair and note taker as to how you want to best utilize that note taker and utilize the flip chart. Some chairs and moderators like to manage the flip charts themselves and to write the big ideas and recommendations that go up there. Others want to have the note takers do that, and it's up to you, however you're more comfortable with that. And then if the note taker is flip chart, then they're not really going to be able to be sitting at a laptop and taking detailed notes, but that's okay. The most important thing is that we get the recommendations, and if we also have notes that are kind of background in terms of what people have said that will help us to interpret the recommendations and capture the flavor of the discussion, so much the better, but that's the secondary activity.
And the laptop screen be projected?
Only if you bring a projector.